Hey, what's going on? Erik Cortina here. So, I'm gonna answer a few questions that some of you have been asking, which is, where are the tuner brakes? We are making them. They, as you know, the holidays hit, so that slowed some things down, but we are making them. We're gonna have the first batch, I believe, next week, okay? So they're gonna start shipping out, and then after that, we're just gonna keep on shipping. So it's not, depending on where you are on the list, obviously it's when you're gonna get them, but they're coming, okay? The other question is, am I going to offer them in black? Yes, we are, but right now we're focused on catching up on the stainless steel, and soon I will offer them in black. We already have a prototype, which is right here, and I think they look really, really good. In the meantime, I need to, I've been thinking, okay? I need to prepare. I need to have full control of production, full control of quality, full control of everything. I have this shop right here. This was meant to be a cabinet shop for my other business, but that didn't work out. So I'm starting to think that I should turn it into a machine shop. It's a crazy idea at the moment. I don't know where it's gonna go. Obviously, it's insulated. You can see it's foam insulated. We have power, we have lights, we have an AC unit with heater. It's a window unit, but it works. But the main thing, it's insulated. So it almost doesn't need anything, right? We have a nice big overhead door here that we can, bring stuff in here if we need to. Concrete. The problem is that to turn this into a machine shop, it takes a lot more than this, even though I'm pretty close to there. First thing is, I don't have 3-phase power, which is something I'm going to need. So I would have to get a converter, or a phase converter. Number two, I don't have any air. Air is, as you guys know, well, if you do know, I need air to run a lathe. Air is something that you just need, and I don't have any of that, so I'd have to get an air compressor. Probably could put it right there in the corner. I have a camera up there, so I have a lot of stuff already. The other thing I don't have is, I don't even know if I have enough power for this building. Let me go see. Luckily, I'm a builder by trade, if you guys don't know that. When I built this thing, we put 200 amps. So, okay, power-wise, we are good. We just need everything else. Come on. These things are so... There it is. So, luckily I always think ahead. So we put 200 amps, so we're good on power. We just need a phase converter. We need air. And most importantly, I would need a machine, which, as you can see, I don't have what I would need. So that would be the one thing that I would have to buy. And if you can imagine, those things are very, very pricey. Now, the question is, buy used or buy new? Obviously, new is the easiest route, but as I said, they are super expensive. The other problem that I have is I am obsessed with precision. You probably figured that already. And the machines that are very, very precise are very, very expensive. Okay? Now, you may be thinking, well, you don't need super precision to make what you're going to be making, tuners and brakes and things of that nature. However, looking into the future, just like I did with that 200 amp panel to this small building, precision is always a good thing to have. So those are some of the things that I'm kicking around right now. Obviously, I have a machine shop right now making my tuner brakes, and they're great. They're doing a great job with them. However, as I said, I want to be able to A lot of you are asking for slightly different designs, slightly different features, and those are some of the things that at the moment it's hard for me to do because we have to order them in runs, right? The bigger the run, the better it is, and the machine shop can at that point just manufacture however many, right? So for me to go to them and say, hey, I need one of whatever, that's really hard to do, okay? So right now, I'm kind of very limited when it comes to that for that reason. However, if I had my own machine or machines, that would become an easier option to prototype different things to, some of you say, hey, I want a 338, I want a, different threads and all that. That's all coming. However, at the moment, we have to kind of do them in runs. And that's why we did the pre-orders, which that really helps me figure out how many we need and what type. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So anyway, maybe if you have a hookup on a really, really, really good machine, what I'm looking for, which I think would be really helpful for me, would be I'm looking and see it's a pretty specialized machine because so this is what I'm looking for, okay? It needs to be CNC lathe with Y-axis with subspindle. And the subspindle needs to be a real subspindle. Haas makes one, but it's only a finishing spindle, so it doesn't interpolate, which I will need for some projects that I have. So so it's a pretty specialized machine. So you understand now why they're so expensive. So also, forget the machine, the tooling is so expensive because this machine it has what they call live tooling. So it's a lathe and a milling machine all in one. And those get very expensive very fast, and the tooling gets very expensive very fast. So again, I'm just kicking that idea around, and I came in here today to kind of look around, walk around, and do some thinking. So I figured I would share that with you guys because it's a big step. It would be a very big step for me to do that because it's a it's hard. It's hard to make that investment, and but I don't know. I mean, who knows? If I decide to do that, we may look back in I don't know, 5 years or so and say, man, remember that episode when I was kind of sitting around thinking if I should do this or not? And I don't know. You guys let me know. What do you think? In the meantime, I think this shop needs to get cleaned up anyway, so I'm gonna spend the next week or so getting this shop cleaned up, all this stuff needs to go, a lot of it, This was a table this was going to be a saw. I was going to mount a saw on these rails. It was gonna be awesome. We're gonna use it to break down, big plywood sheets, but of course that didn't work out. But anyway, I think I can put a lathe right there. Probably fit on that wall. I mean, this is 1,200 square feet, so it's a pretty big size shop. If I put the lathe right there, I could keep my metal over here. I could feed it right there. And of course, we have a lot of shelves around the perimeter that this could all be shipping and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Right here, that could all be shipping. This over here, I could put a compressor right there in the corner. If you know anybody or even know a good compressor to recommend, or know somebody that can maybe give me a real good hookup on one, let me know. easytuner@yahoo.com, because I'm gonna need, like I said, I'm gonna need compressors. I'm also gonna need a phase converter, and I cannot do a rotary because they don't put out clean power. I need one that does clean power. the machines I've been looking at, they're up in the 30 horsepower range. So they're big machines. So anyway, if you know anybody, let me know. Those are some of the things I'm thinking about right now. So that's what I'm doing. Let me know what you think. But anyway, all that to say that tuner brakes are coming. Okay, just hang tight. We are making them right now. So they're on the way. Okay, somebody told me right now that they saw on the website, they placed an order and it says something around September something. No, they're not going to be that long. I mean, I'm predicting 4 to 6 weeks before we get caught up with everybody. Okay, obviously, if you place your order back in 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, obviously you guys are going to be the first ones to start getting them, but they're coming. The black ones are coming, and we have a lot more stuff coming, so hang in there. Alrighty, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep them centered. And